Hey, new on AM Extra this morning. You know, it's not just music fans that are missing out on some big stuff here in the age of COVID-19. The artists and the crews and all the people that work behind the scenes are having trouble making ends meet in the pandemic.
It's a hard time, but a local group of production pros has a solution. They're hoping to fill those gaps this summer. Nicole DeCosta has more.
With concerts and festivals canceled, much of the local gig economy has been on hold. But musicians want to play and we want to listen safely. PDX Couch Tour, streaming live concerts from a venue in Portland, has been busy hosting a lineup of talents excited to perform for you through the screen. Founder Brian Strauss is here to get us in the groove. So Brian, what is PDX Couch Tour and how did it get started?
It was started as a response to COVID. The first day that the venues started limiting capacity and canceling events, I offered to stream a friend of mine's show that night, and things snowballed from there. And this is something that I've wanted to do actually for a long time. And COVID just kind of happened to be the catalyst that made it happen.
So how do you find all the bands that are going to be featured?
Initially, it was a little difficult finding bands that were willing to come out at all. But as time went on, they slowly began realizing that this could go on forever, and they had to do something. The looks on musicians' faces after they get done playing for the first time in 3 months is pretty amazing.
I love how you have a background in all these things, and in your business, your regular business parlays into knowing some of this. We're wondering, where do you broadcast from? You've got the crew together, the lighting looks great. Where are you?
This is 24 Fremont, located at 24th and Fremont. This is the third space that we've been in since April. The owner of the business here, you know, they had to cancel all of their events through indefinitely. They get a percentage of whatever comes in, just like everybody else. It's we're completely, our only revenue stream is from the voluntary contributions of the people watching the streams. So we're hoping we can stay here for a while.
So if we're at home, how do we watch the show?
We broadcast to Facebook, we broadcast to YouTube, we broadcast to Twitch. I have it projected on a giant screen, one of these giant screens back here. So the band can see, the musicians can see the chat, you know, as it's going, and they can react to what the audience is talking about. One of my main objectives was trying to recreate the feedback loop of energy between bands and audiences that's inherently missing from live streaming.
Right.
And the whole point of live streaming is to be able to have the interaction between people, and to feel that you're experiencing something together.
And what's kind of the goal of a PDX Couch Tour? What's the hope for this?
I would love to keep this going. Like you said, this is what we're going through right now. I'm hoping to find some sponsors to back us up, and so I can pay my crew and the bands and everybody what they're actually worth.
And I've got to ask, you know, are you having fun? Is it fun?
To be honest, I'm living the dream. This is something I've always wanted to do, but I'm having a blast. We're all having a blast.
Thanks, Brian. Visit pdxcouchtour.com for more information and to find out the shows on tap.
That was Nicole DeCosta reporting. It'd be pretty cool if you had like a real nice surround sound set up in the living room, you know?
Yes.
Crank those speakers up, make
Exactly.
all your neighbors crazy.
You gotta have the woofer too.
Yeah, I love it, the woofer.